Tuesday, the 21st of April 2020. I go give the updates before we learn a table. What thing we go discuss today? 11 a.m. update. 7 new cases. Now we get today. From Wednesday, last Wednesday, every day we dey get new case. From last Wednesday, every day we dey get new case to today. Today, we get 7 new cases. Where you add all the cases them, now 50 we don't get. Nobody no die. Tell God thank you for that. We get 6 we don't recover. So if you pull that 6 from that 50, you for left 44. But one person, when I be South African, then we don't care and go back in country. And we get total number of people away there in quarantine right now, now 567. But then 50 then day, we get 29 female and 21 male. The one that we test positive. By district, Kenema get 3, Putloko get 6, Tonkolili get 1, Western Area Rural get 6, Western Urban get 34. All 7 cases then today now from Western Urban when a Freetown. The 7 cases they will get today now from Freetown then come out. Remember say people they ascertain and they call for the 14 days lockdown. Well today, now the press conference, some of the questions they will be done they ask, they get answered. For say, where the government of Sierra Leone don't check, they say only, but for 2 cases them, 9 them feel say come out Freetown and go other side. So because of that, they nothing say for lockdown for 14 days necessary right now. They say they study all the pattern and everything, it's not necessary for lockdown 14 days. However, then still the study. If pattern change, then maybe then go cover that 14 days lockdown. Because a lot of people, including me now, say the thing say when they say, oh, yesterday the president gave for talking for announce about lockdown. But they say, oh, forget about that lockdown in that 14 days. Because as it is now, Italic say the inter-district lockdown is a work proper one. So because of that, they can work with that one day now. Let me go inside Guinea first before we can check the other press release we want to talk about. Guinea them. Today alone, they get 66 new cases. You remember say yesterday they may get 622, not so? So if you add that 66, we then get today, it will give them a total of 688. 9 Guinea don't get. They will neighbor the under 688. But today on, because of how their numbers then don't they grow now, so it's like they get recovery. Because even today they get 5 patients then we recover. So now they don't get a total of 127 we don't recover. And you know where you will get Boku numbers like Dandy. Unfortunately, then get 6 people them we lost their life to COVID-19 in Guinea. But with all the numbers they already see, we just hope say we go tighten we border. We go really make sure them people them the law enforcement officers them, the immigration people them, waiting on our border side. Make them team up triangle one, so that we not go fall short. Because if we do, with them kind of numbers, then they get now on a daily basis, you go mon away, and we know one time. 6:30 p.m. press updates where they can always give you the government of Sierra Leone the status updates for COVID-19. They want me to land say, you don't please the president of Sierra Leone, President Bio, for appoint Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mr. Solomon Jamiu, Esquire. Now the official spokesperson for COVID-19 related issues. Mr. Solomon Jamiu, Esquire, now the official spokesperson for COVID-19 related issues. When this be broke today, a lot of people begin ask questions because the person will be the act in this capacity now be the Deputy Information Minister, Madam Mamadi Gobe Kamara. If you can remember, all the side and when they go for Gogi, like this updates we get for do with COVID-19, now in be they go. So people and they ask say, waiting happen. You know, be they do and fine or waiting. But this press release or this status update one for make me, you know, say now, na Solomon Jamiu, na the official spokesperson we get for the cover anything we get for do with COVID-19. Because now the 6:30 status update, now 2 updates will they get daily. Remember, will they get one 11 a.m., then we get one between 6 and 6:30. So this one at the 6:31. So now I make it tell we say Sierra Leone no record any new case at that time when at 6:30. You know, record any new case, and the total number still team up at 50, that cumulative number. Nobody no die, and at 44 active cases then they currently under observation. That 44 day, I think, I don't know if they still count that person. We don't left. That's South African. Where they don't repatriate, we don't go back na South Africa. I don't know if they still count them because it's supposed to be 43 since that one they don't go. But however, then tell we say na 44. So 44 active case we then currently they under observation. And they say, then they manage them now the different isolation centers them. And then all day in a stable condition. We need for ask, but that one person will go. The total number of persons currently in quarantine now 567. And 1,197 not they under quarantine again. They don't left them, then give them certificate, they don't discharge them from the different quarantine centers them in the country. Members of the public are encouraged for make them call 117. The entire country. The government want to encourage you. Say, if you get fever, if you dey feel tired body, and you dey cough, that kind dry cough, make you not afraid. Make you call 117. The government want to make the people of Sierra Leone know say, it don't make for wear face mask mandatory by power, by force, power, mandatory for wear face mask in public spaces. And also, all the other things they wouldn't be don't say. That social distancing, the time in the wouldn't be don't put all the things in the included. But now this new one, now for wear face mask, now public spaces them. The government of Sierra Leone go look for commend their individuals them, their organizations them, we don't they provide cloth face mask free of charge to members of the public, and would like to encourage other people for do the same thing. Which kind of same thing? For provide free face mask to people them we not get. Enforcement mechanism will soon be put in place. So everyone is advised to make an effort to secure a cloth face mask. Government say, then go begin for enforce. Everybody for wear face mask na salon. Once you come on a door, you can a public place, you come on a door, you can a treat, you for wear face mask. Right now, the paper plan how for make that one they be by force. Where you fail for do am, well, you go get yourself for blame. But then they try for talk to individuals, them, organizations, them, for make them go provide face mask for people them we no get. Because waiting do, then go begin for enforce and just no. The public is further encouraged to continue to frequently wash their hands with soap and water or use hand sanitizer. And say make you avoid for touch your eye, your nose, your mouth with that hand where you know wash it. If you want for cough or sneeze, and say make you do am na your upper arm or your sleeve. And say make you avoid close contact from other people them. And say make you do am arms stretch length. Like you stretch your hand, your fingers then not for touch the next person. When you stretch your hand, then at the arm stretch length. Especially when you in a crowded areas. And one day, inside salon, for stretch your hand a crowded areas and not touch person. Well, we don't know if that day back and go begin enforcement on them. But the way they tell you about enforcement will go start, now that face mask. The public is also encouraged for take good care of their health, for help for protect against COVID-19. Then they do a beg them cobra them, make them take them picking them for maclate, and make them go for hospital. For things them where them be done they go hospital for. Like them be woman them for safe delivery, malaria testing, and also treatment of malaria. And other regular care them where you be done they go hospital for. Don't say because coronavirus day now, you know want for go. Hospital na the safest place for go for check your health, for treatment, and for care. This na the 6:30 COVID-19 status update where the government of Sierra Leone want for make me and you know. Where you side and say it is now mandatory where you can a public for make you wear face mask. And this cloth one, then they say, beaucoup people say there is way for wear them, where you pull them, you for wash and clean with soap and water, make sure say clean, you dry and fine, and ready and back for the next week for use them. Beaucoup thing and they. Simba J. Cole say party day press briefing, you not see any hand sanitizer begin. Let we forgive and forget. Make we accept, say, Corona a real any day na salon. The first person, index case number 1, we done well. He say na to take cry. The other time, we get the news about him being positive, and the other time, it a return for go home after he come out na a life and death situation. Yeah? Yeah. So now make the government say now, make everybody wear a face mask when they come na public. The phone line open.
Yeah,
Yes, caller.
Algeria, my name is Famoro Kuroma.
Your name again?
My name is Famoro Kuroma. I call from Algeria.
You get the platform for tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, like my own contribution is, if they may ever ask this first case here, if we in go France, the people them we in get contact with, if any one of them people them they be end up for test positive, well, like it can be the first case and until we say in go France for a business meeting. The same way in go get that meeting. If anybody then that same day, where in will recall of way be ever be a victim over this incident. That's now one. And secondly, we talk in terms of the medical system. This man here we get this first case here. If any other person they presently where him being gets contact with before him go now hospital where like because the other cases the way we get we not feel say then say we say any one of them the way now come from any other country. So like we want to know that back. Thank you very much. Mina Famoro Kuroma and my contribution that.
All right, thank you very much, Famoro. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, good.
It is morning here now in my country.
Okay.
My name is Alpha Barry. I call from Italy.
You get the platform, Alpha.
Yeah. The time difference. So most time I can attend for joining at the program, but the time difference is so great because the can right now at 2:00. Maybe cannot be able to get in. So thank you very much for the program. So I just want to encourage with Fambule in salon concerning that max business. I don't want to use the poverty as an excuse because you get in a panel who said you make your face mask, you go out, protect yourself and family. But then I want to again because we don't find out say most of the cases they can the Western urban. So if the government no able to lock the whole country because if they think about the business or other things, the Bolegra urban area, they go able to close for let's say now 1 week, they go to do that contact for tracing contacts, then first contact or second contact, as it's then they will find. Because like even Italy herself, now that they been started before. Any side and find out say case they commodity fast and it was in the lock. So then trace the people that are around there and see if the situation they still continue, the lockdown they continue, but if it less they open us. And the last time them they party, they see now later we don't overcome. So the lock the whole country. Like inside Italy now, the lockdown we are from 11 March up to now. Within a house, you go only go outside, you want to go to a supermarket, or if you want to go buy medicine, pharmacy. So right now, They're under lockdown over 1 month now. They expect for opening on the 3rd March. But even at the based on the cases where the cases in the less, that will possible. But if cases are still continue, the lockdown will still continue. So the government, I don't know where they will watch this corner until water pass Gary. Because now the say for lockdown for 1 week or 2 weeks, it's too much. But later, if this go out of hand, may the Lord forgive. They go lock down the country more than 1 month. Because, like for example, everybody observe how it happen in some country there. Look right now with neighbor there and Guinea. The number they increase every day because they now I think say they not even attend for lockdown for a week of all going the number they increased. So I know why maybe we watch very grown but I will say they get for last. So now my contribution and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Barry. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello?
Yeah, you live on air. No bad.
Yeah. I thank God for the president, what they do, the good, the fine. Me and them over at the library. Now, library, the cases that 101, 8 people don't die. So, it's supposed to hold the library border is Sierra Leone border tight. People, they living for a year, they're going Sierra Leone. The soldiers, they're taking money for the people. So your third is solo government. Are they big, yeah?
Okay. Thank you very much.
A big. To that border, they show your man and they holding money.
Thank you very much, caller.
That crossing point then to the boost area, that crossing point there at the big. Today are coming from the border side. Now night that they cross. Night. Now Liberia get 101 cases. Okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, thank you, caller.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello, Mandy.
Yes.
Okay, me the Constance, I call from Maryland. How are you? Thank you for your good job. I support the government in move for make them do the mask things because of economic reasons. They're not possible for make them do the lockdown. And I feel everybody is really able for get the face mask. Because even 6 if you had cry, you just tie your nose. But there are other things where government for do if they really want let people do the social distancing. I hope so they will do the same thing for SLRA where they go then clear that street, the streets like where they go a couple of months ago, like now Longley and Eastern Police area, then to the boundary because I expect this for stretch them arm if the government not give them the road for pass. Because I saw some people they need to trade as they came for pass, or at least if they can just make for now. Let them, the essential people willing to sell a classes, this that they sell, and other people then they sell some items we not to necessity. Let them just sell the area they were in this. But people are selling everywhere you can shop in the Pomona as far as Waterloo. I don't know why they don't just make their own man just open market now the area where you do you shop inside you do. So I just hope say we will cooperate with the government for doing face mask. There are some also again about this boundary. But I'm not going to blame the government and they blame the NC. They need to come on up and I don't believe it. I know so we get a lot of crossing, and not even illegal crossing, and legal crossing. But all along while they watch this, I don't see anybody they talk about their side and they will get most of the business people in Kabbalah, Calabar, they even can't free. They don't want to go on. We get road and motor car, they go not to even put in a small road. But I know the state government they emphasize about that part. In which they feel like over 60 boundaries that we gaining and they never obey law. The government not care, they careless because the man Nigerian, but they're so careless, they no rules and regulations. Even recently, some of the youth man didn't get for kids for the cross worker bill. They are just so safe. We MP them, we cannot say the president, and if the MP, so they say the advocate and draw the attention of the president. Because we fear it now. Really don't go out of control. Rabia don't go out of control, and the citizens are very stubborn. I just hope that they will pay attention. And if we see they now do the lockdown, but at least they will continue with the district lockdown, at least so they will do the 2 weeks lockdown. At least they'll be for better because we'll get for sacrifice. Let us not can work because they get for plenty. Definitely it is out there, and it's just a matter of testing people, and hopefully maybe the immune system is good. So now me and contribution, I think the government will decide for things about the borders and for actually enforce the mask and try to clear the street, then talk to SLRE, not then clear the street, then let people get chance to do the social distancing. Thank you very much, my contribution. And
thank you very much, Kola. Thank you.
yes.
Yes, Kola, ID live on air. Your name and who the call from?
Yeah, hello, hi. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday, Triple A. Amina Omar, the call from Los Angeles.
You get the platform,
thank you very Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything where you do. Thank you for all your energy and time where you put into this. Me just want to touch on some little stuff. Yesterday, I called and I got a lot of feedback with people and call back. And they talk about comments I make about the president. Really, I need to try for cover up the president. Me, I'm all about Sierra Leone, just like you. Now, Salome me care about. You know, as long as I really try to say, let the president not forgive. Everybody's supposed to be accountable. Everybody is supposed to hold everybody accountable in the salon for anything, what they do and how they do them. I just want to get that clear. About today on, like we all don't listen. Thank God to you again, can give you a heads up on all the news the way they come up now free tongue. I listened to that boy interview through 98.1. Before I come to you, I mean, that's a perfect example for sure. Say, them people that way they handle this coronavirus case a little bit different. Again, me, I can't be a boy. I can't be a commode. I need to speak for Mother Bio. I don't know Mother Bio from Adam. I know say no matter with president. Them people here, then they do better. Somebody way don't come out. They tell me now, say the people in the work. Then they do the best they can. So law will not just criticize them every day. In fact, maybe Salon they even do better than some Western countries in terms of the way where they approach this disease or this virus. But we need for the give we country morale, they support them, they cheer them, let them they do the best. They're not what they do is not perfect, but they can do better. But every day no more, they not get this, they not they do this, they not wake under, they not scratch under. We not good. No, they give them morale, no, they support them. Somebody will just come out and just don't tell me. Say them people that then they work, then they do a fantastic job. That's a blessing. A blessing to what we are in 2014. So that's not one. And to the other things about this face mask, I think say then for go ahead and do them. And now we stop, we say the people and go get money, they not get money for, but then they get people and where they get people and where get money in Africa where they donate. Just like how we all do now the diaspora. You know, sometimes they will holla, but we need to do anything. Just like what we they talk today about contribution, like we have salon. People are going to tell you, say, Mr. President, the healthcare, the hospital inside the work now Los Angeles, now almost 1 month now, so we they get food every day. Not to the hospital they give you. These now restaurants around the neighborhood, people that know around the neighborhood, where feel say, what will they do and what while? Now then they bring every day different type of food. People that even the food drive within Los Angeles right now, not to the federal government, not to the state, not to the county, not to the city, now individually. Now that we in the diaspora, now that we need for do. With people and where they back home, where they struggle, we can help them with small contribution. Than just the hell and no more. The people they're not for abide to the NTR what the government want to do, they're not get something for eat. They're not getting come on. Not to everything that will be the government. And then people that they need for understand that this thing is serious. Up to this day, I listen to I think Nabin, you one of you reported about somebody wouldn't go ask, wouldn't care the might go na McKinney, oh, na be AYV. And people are still talk say they're not ready, they're not going to do them. Then go to wife, the one bring the 14 days lockdown. I mean, this is complete nonsense. When war been there, that 10-year war, not see anybody will talk say, rest na the last way they look for. Now your life been the force. So we got to respect the government and respect the laws then, what they put for make we able for battle this virus. Then when they do that, they get people and back, especially when they're the diaspora with the support. Oh yeah, they're not going to. We all know that. Water not to today issue. Water don't they from my guiding time. So long not kill yourself. Light not to today issue. We all understand that. But long not support the again when the government, because if this thing breaks out and you go like the way we see in Italy, France, Spain, we're not at it. Even though according to what they tell me today, we don't get 20 ventilators. That's not nothing for 8 million population. That's not zero. So this guy, we just don't come out. We not been the first guy. Then we pray for him, then continue for recover and rejoining family like we did. It don't begin so yesterday. And Lord pray for everyone that we left there. Let God make them come out. But Lord, we need to go against the rules them or the regulations them with the health people, the well-being people them, and the government they put anytime when they say they want to do something, we sit down at the diaspora, we're ready for oppose. We they not get this, they not get that. Well, they're not gonna forget everything. Then they are not been there to start with. So, but as much as they do something, let we help them and continue for talk to people. But with people are stubborn. I watched AYV, I think yesterday or so. They carry Mike go to McKinney. The people like said the whole town of McKinney, then they just ready say if 14 days lockdown come, they need to go by. And that's not fine. And you know that young man they say, from what this thing they diagnosed on a toothache cry. The day when they tell and say you get her, and the day when come out where see the way people in the cluster, they shake hand, they do things and we're not right. He cry because he know what he go through. I hope say this interview go through them for play all over Freetown, radio and TV. Let them triangulate people and they continue for the area and listen to them. Now that's no more, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Omar. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, caller, I live on here. Your name and who say the call from?
This is Adama. They call from New York.
You get the platform, Adama.
Okay, I just want to say kudos to the first COVID-19 guy where he don't complete everything. I am happy for him. I'm happy for his family. I want him to pick up his life and go on. And so now he don't realize for say, not to everybody will smile to you. You think like a friend or they like you. Yes. And another thing where they say is this face mask. Oh my God. I hope, like you said, the government will really, really go after people then. Because, you know, sometimes I choke where I see AYV and I said, I mean, people where they don't know for sure what they go on. It's like they care less, you know. So I hope, you know, they will. I hope they will abide by the rules and everything like that. I hope they will listen for their own good, you know. So now me on contribution that today. I thank you very much, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Adama. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and who say the call from?
Yes, Triple. This is Adama. I call from Ohio.
You get a platform.
I know. I just want to say a big thanks to, first of all, the first case, and it's so bold. It takes somebody with all like sincere heart from all what you don't go on for say I forgive. And for that heart there we tell God thank you for him, and we thank God that because you always at this platform for say positive things and that come to pass. The guy come out strong. And I just want to say to Salon people there, because the way they feel to say this thing not real. Let them know say it real and let them take precaution. Let them take precaution. They are when I beg with the face masks and then in place. You know, at 5,000 here we go buy 1 year and Lapa, they come up for the people, they even use that platform, they share to your community. Then that means when you serve the help, now you only to help that for help this thing for not spread. And so I just want the people of Sierra Leone take this thing very serious. It go done. If we all come together, it is done as soon as possible. So people in your contribution this.
Thank you very much, Adama.
No
Thank you. I don't know if maybe you would laugh and smile, and because this is not the second time where Adama Mansaye they call right after Adama Kajwe. So we get two Adama, they will get one in New York and we get one in Ohio. And at the second time, then they call back to back. So that was the reason why we be the smile. Yes, call ID live on air. You name and know where you call from.
Ame?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Triple A, thank you so much for giving me the time for make me only to comment. And I thank and pray for the first patients in our country. I hope it will be strong enough, for make if even my voice, if even my audio, for just like distribute on WhatsApp, so that people can go listen to advice, because it's like in a case study, it don't go through whatever they go through. And that guy, a true Sierra Leonean, we like in country, we like in family. I'll be the wish for many guy we interview for make it really ask him if ever it been really like how been in life wherever in quarantine. If he say he interact with anybody, if he say they are at risk. But the kind of way how the guy they talk, based on the explanation, I believe say somebody with principle. I hope not so the one that Kenima before behave. I don't think Kenima before don't go through all the things they go through. Then the message when they send to me Salon people then, it's like where government you hang out most of in policies then if he say, na favor the government they ask for. I don't think na favor. This not for them. And I remember, like where you try for make you comment, I see you emphasize on the number of ventilators and we'll get in that country. Everybody in system look different. And one thing about medical, I quite mostly, beaucoup information there and keep personal. Like the patient and waiting in our hospital, of course, however, in the treat them, I don't think they can on radio or they can go on WhatsApp, they broadcast and say, oh, this person will get a ventilator today, or we not get a ventilator today. We almost say with medical system, it already look broken in the country. These don't come. It's like when the kind of medical system be only do your idea with a wish for make we not get boku patient in our country. And they talk to me people that do your not to favor for government. Now for their own life. We thank God actually we know death not occur. But I'm not saying, being that read that all news it, boku man will if you say now ordinary go. It's like your men and go. They are not too soon. And I want each and everybody on this team. I just that me for saying thank you so much for giving me the platform.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you, Kuroma. Make we read some of the messages them on Facebook. So we'll start. Okay, we don't read up to a Pioneer. Fatmata Denke be the axis say, Sarah Network, how many confirmed cases we have now? I think, I don't know if not been before or after, but we get 50, and out of that 50, 6 done well. Out of the 6 we done well, one person, if I left 44, one person they don't care and go back when I be South African, then we don't care and go back in country can't take them. So it's supposed for left 43. However, the ministry update still they point at 44. So they say 44, they do well. Okay, Judge Kamara say when it comes to the decision for UDAT for use the ventilator, he say it will be based on rules of emergency medicine. What he make he say that? He say because somebody will get serious underlying issues them will link up with the person in age, go less likely for survive as compared to somebody we now get better underlying issues where that one day say maybe he go survive. He say now based on that day now then go choose Uda go use ventilator and Uda no go use them. Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, I'm Mike. I call from Philadelphia.
You get the platform, Mike.
Yeah, this guy, would not be the first case. I know a lot take out like saying a hero. He's not a hero. Okay, if you get your friends there advise you, and because they love you, they make the advice you let no go. Okay, they know will not take and saying a hero. He's not a hero. Okay, he put a lot of people their life in danger in that country.
I want all you under quick. How he put a lot of people in life in danger?
Because just imagine you come with the sickness in the country there. You left the country and go and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
Not somebody left now go and out. Now he left the country, go and come back.
Mm-hmm.
So you come inside the country. So no, we're not considered as a hero.
No, because yes, but I want all you there first because all the cases them. After nobody no points to according to within the ministry they tell we. No case no points to
So what you try to say all the other cases then they say be test positive because they say bring her inside or because of this guy?
Not to this guy, and then I want to make you understand now. This particular person, the other cases them no points to
But how do things spread around? That's why I don't really try to understand. How do things spread around?
Well, that day, another one for another day. But this particular person, the first person, if you listen, most of the one them we come in contact with them go tell you say the medical people them, those are the people them where now make that second person, husband be still the team up say. In no one believes say na in wealth, na in get for do with all the other people them we come in contact with being positive. But as far as the ministry they give we updates, they not ever tell we say this particular case number one, na in spread them. And you just like how the guy tell we, he go on a business trip, he come back, he take all the precautions them. You listen to what he say. And because of you listen to what he say, say right. He did take all the precautions. So, and as I say again, the ministry not ever point on param.
Right, but he need to apologize to the country itself, The guy need to apologize to the people in that country because he put the whole country in a state of panic. Everybody they panic right now.
No, but not to input the entire country in a state of panic. If you want to talk about panic, we go say that Kenya Airways will be the Camp Salon. That one that was panic at that time. We Fofana be report say somebody where they show signs and the plane they come for coming inside Salon.
Right back.
Yes, exactly. Right. That moment, the panic be there.
What I say is that guy they need to apologize. And the other thing what I want to say is, the government need to engage all retailers them. Let them sow their masks there. So they go able to distribute the masks there to the people there. You know, so it will be enough masks for everybody. You can then tell them they're able to do that thing. They masks them. They're not a big thing for soap. You know, I hope the government will engage there. So they go able, distribute every mask to everybody instead of they use violence for begin beating people there because they don't wear masks, you know. So my own contribution, I don't know. I hope they listen.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. Thank you, sir. You there live on here?
Hello?
Yes, sir, you there live on here. You didn't know where the call from.
This Dave Katie, I call from Virginia.
You get a platform, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. AAA, how are you, sir?
Doing well.
Greetings to all the listeners home and abroad. I want to tell you plenty thank you. And the patience where you get AAA, I can forgive you a round of applause. But, you clearly see certain people and just want to jump and blame the first infected guy. And I don't think say that route they will forgo. We for use this guy in recovery as a positive step where we go able to talk to people and for say, if you get infected by COVID-19, then they don't mean say you die. This is a positive situation where we need for use for educate people and say you don't need for hide. If somebody is showing some of their symptoms and you for come to hospital where they treat you so that you will able to get cured. And also, I want to make a comment on the previous caller before this very caller we just called. Anyway, thank you, AAA. Thanks for your patience. And I'll only say a round of applause to you. And thanks to everybody for being patient with each other. Let's not push for blame anybody right now. Let us just use the positive situation and make and use them to our own advantage. Thank you so much. And I don't mind for saying.
Thank you very much, Dave.
So,
go ahead.
AAA, it'd be interesting that you began to explain why you were smiling. This has been a smile to myself now.
I know, right? Adama, exactly.
Well, thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye, Dave. Yes, caller from Australia. We're sorry. We want to make you call back. Caller from Australia. I think they try to get the phone to outside the phone for make we fumble and go able clearly. Now they mishap take place. So please, caller from Australia, you can call back. Abubakar S. Dukule say Liberia is currently reporting 101 confirmed cases and 8 deaths. And he believes the government need for double up the effort for this fight. Just like how we be hearing from him again, we say the border area, the Liberia border area, the Liberia border. Say people in the past day and the cross day, they are Papa government. Then people away did it. We need for it's everybody. Salon safe. The old man playing parts with a big. Bash Ike the actually say, how did he or she go back to South Africa when all the borders are closed, including the airport? I mean, the South African that's recovered. No, the South African person not recover. He not recover. She, na woman. Na a man be there, but the man test negative, the woman test positive. She was repatriated back to South Africa. A special flight can take him. The airport lock, but even the thing that we China give you, now the airport is encounter. So the airport lock for commercial flight, but that one day you will say yes, it was special. So the people that we get and people there, they can't take them. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
It is a Paolo man, they call from Boston.
You get the platform, sir.
Good evening, sir. How do you do, buddy?
Tell God thank you.
Yes, well, I call, I be one answer that call. I really appreciate the way you answer. You see the problem we'll get in our country, then this blame game. Because anything will happen, this guy, Sierra Leone, whatever may be the case, now me too, going to France. He get all right for come back to the country. Follow all the rules and regulations. We're going to 34 and everything like that. This guy will get for take us hero. He do all in best. I not see the reason why this we own colleagues, they can't call, say the guy need for apologize to the nation. After us, the person is sick. The one problem we don't face now the healthcare myself the work now. It seems like say when you sick in that country, it look like say na taboo, na disease you get. At least the guy do all the level best. He go na 34 and report himself and then treat and fine. At least now that thing they will get for encourage the citizens there for let them to come out. Anything happen like that. But if the way then they treat the people, then they will make all the people then afraid for they come out if they sick. Because the way then they treat them, because I see one thing on WhatsApp, on Facebook, the way they treat the other guy in Kenema. Although the guy don't do bad and any other stuff like that, therefore encourage the person for like go back, like go report now the hospital so they go take care of her. But to be honest with you, the people are already give problem at this. We country particularly now they are within the diaspora. Anything with the government they do, they need to give them credit. Instead of that, I criticize no more than they criticize. Like how my own brother saying in Los Angeles. What do you do for your country? This is about time. Like when they need mass, we all come together, we contribute and send money for them for letting they obey the rules and regulations of the country. Sometimes some of the people are within the diaspora. Now then they call them people and the way the government they put law, they tell them all kind of things for letting them defy the government and every stuff like that. Anything happen there, now then we then the place then and then get for suffer. We then I no more know the suffer. Look what's in this year they do. My brother, I no more now we know the work now the healthcare. Maybe I start to go tell you. Now we no more be say no more if you talk anything they violate a patient right and everything. HIPAA law. My brother now God no more now sorry for we. Anytime we they go work now that place, the way they come out, you they pray for where they go, you don't know which the fiscal I use. This thing is a very, very serious thing. When you say any other stuff like that, it's very, very, very serious, my brother. For like people in Dena, they go to tell people they under for like they defy the government and every other thing. Then they do fine. They don't do their best waiting and get for country. Right now, if you see the entire world, now we are seeing the less victim than like that. Look the neighboring country there, where they know they follow law. You understand? Okay, I just say no more last stuff. I mean, first time this one they call. Thank you very much. Brother.
You're welcome. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Go come with Aisatu. Make we waiting and get for we. Before the call time, make I just read the things them way China donate. That plane load will be here. Say go come salon over the weekend. The donated items include 10,000 medical masks, 10,000 medical masks, 2,000 N95 masks, 2,000 PPEs, 500 forehead thermometers, 2,000 medical goggles, 10,000 pairs of medical gloves, 10,000 pairs of medical shoe covers, and 5 ventilators. Now then tia become over the weekend. Make we bring can we in-house. Aisatu, make we are waiting to get for we. Aisatu, I just want all you small and make a call this Australia caller where we be now we your mistake make we lost some. Make I just bring and quick then I go call with you. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Consensual Union from Australia. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome. Good.
I strongly agree with that last caller and statement the way he gave. That was very, very correct. A lot of the mistakes the way people they do back home, they come up from where say within the most advanced and exposed society. And this is the problem. And some of you back now the same thing. Imagine people they getting taught here. If we give the people back where they think so responsibility for go back home and rule, the same backwardness with the seen as Sierra Leone. And this is the same thing. Work in on Canada diaspora, we don't expose, we hide and open. Now we more blinded than the people the way they in Africa, we not expose, we not see reality in life. People see numbers in the media and CNN, BBC, Fox News, CBS, BBC. They see this thing, people they die every day, they see statistics every day. And these people, some of them, they in denial. And some of these people, they send wrong message back home to the people. What say people they achieve from that when they give wrong signal? You they obey the laws and the society. But for them to go holiday for 8 weeks, are they indoors and able to go no side? Are they 8 weeks now host? And for them go from the 18th of March of last month to Freetown. I still then host and able to go no side. This is going to pass na shop per country door. And then they even drive. Because they catch you, they drive unnecessary in a $1,000 on the spot fine. So we advise Reunions to take this disease very, very seriously. This disease is very, very devastating. This disease don't break the back of economies in the world. They don't break the back of the richest countries in the world. You see petrol will be almost to go to $1.50. Now petrol is less than a cent, not less than $1 around the world. That don't tell you how much devastating this thing don't cause in the world. Now said the motor car and price in the world, all side on candle. People they need drive. And now the economies they don't hot. So people get to take these measures the way government they put and way the health officials they put and WHO around the world for take them serious. This is very devastating. This is worse than even throwing a chemical weapon in the world. This particular virus is very, very dangerous. They always ask no more. Anybody will get for support, like they tell us them for this mark because this is very key. Make the tell us them government and NGOs organizations that engage in the diaspora contribute for engage on the tell us them for produce these marks. And also the healthcare authorities that wouldn't at the media get for educating people how to use these marks. Looking at the materials that were suitable for the marks. Government need the healthcare system naturally need for access and educate the tailors them, or for bring the tailors them together for assess some of the materials that will be very good for use as marks, because not to all kind of material they go use as marks, because they say marks, you can use any kind lapa. Because some lapas and they're very porous, the virus can infiltrate and hit the nostril, where somebody they inhale like still get the disease. So these are all mechanisms that we deploy the healthcare system for put in place. And also, the people, after even they don't sew the lapa, you get right for wash that lapa before ever you put that in your nose. Because you don't know how much contamination there inside that lapa, even if the tailor don't show them. So that is very key, because we not get a sterile environment outside they show their materials and even the lapas they are exposed. So therefore, that is very key that we people in need for be educated that when they don't give you a mask, where they so make locally, we're not sterile, you get to wash and first dry them before you begin use them. Because in order to that, you get a lot of infection, not only for the COVID-19, but other bacteria or viruses that we could attach. One, especially people that will get respiratory problems like asthma or COPD. Now that's my own take. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, Aisatu, you get the platform. Governments don't talk about this facial masks and everything we'll learn at table. What you get for it today?
Good evening, everyone. We first of all, I want to start for congratulate the first index case, for the fact that he bold, for the fact that he brave, for the fact that he able to share his story with we as Sierra Leoneans, and whether somebody believes say for Sia as a hero or not, I think say it's a very difficult thing for somebody sick and then he feel better and feel say I'm ready for share with the world about my experience. So in your experience, I believe say we for take on as an example, as an exemplifier for every Sierra Leonean where be said and they afraid for go seek medical help, where they sick, because this is not important disease. We don't really bring the whole world to a standstill. So for me, I say too, I see her as a hero. Me not a healthcare provider, and I don't become a patient as well.
and I know where you sick, how you they feel. I know where patients sick, how then they feel. For those reasons, we need for tell and thank you. We want for let you use in voice for educate we people in other country they for let them understand say this sickness is real, because so many people and they feel say this sickness not real and this sickness is real. It kill people that we not do we get other underlying medical conditions them, we get poor immune system. And for him, where it don't come out, we not to him oneself. I want to tell thank you. I want to tell him thank you for advice and for getting the right direction. Say, take your time, observe your symptoms and, logo, make sure you go, you get tested, because I'm sure there was a discussion about that. You heard him saying that there was some kind of disagreement, and the woman say, now some of the symptoms then it might be exemplified or where they present with. That's now one thing. And he also commend the healthcare workers them, where we say we all before they do that, because really there is no reward for healthcare workers them. The only reward will we get now we patients then feel better and then say, then take care of me. That make me feel a lot better. And the other thing, where me feel say if for do for we country, it don't be the first index case, and you don't feel better right now. Then they suggest that people that we don't recover from COVID-19, that then they donate plasma, because that plasma it go able for help other people that where they struggle with the disease. So that now one thing where government for begin to ask. Not by force, now ask the patient if they're willing for donate plasma, because then they go able for help and see how best they will develop some kind of antibodies, immunity towards the disease itself. And if we recall where New York City been get in first Ebola case now, that doctor they come on Africa somewhere, na Bellevue Hospital now they been there. Then consider him as a hero, because of your recovery, he able to put a lot of things in place. So dear Lord, try for commend people then for their hard work. And when he mentioned, say he cried 2 times. Let's just talk about, the grief process, because we get 5 stages. First, somebody they become in denial, say, you know what, I get this. The next thing they become angry, and then they bargain. The way bargain, the next thing you want for them, you accept the situation, after being bargaining and depression. Then in a psychologist, we write down the 5 stages of grief where people can go through. Whether they're now sickness, then they go through, or something very sad that happen in their life. So that man go through similar situation, then he accept in situation. He still say he need for come out of that and become strong and try for help. And then now I'm going to the mask, because, yes, the government don't make a mandatory law say everybody for wear mask. This not a recommendation by the CDC. Before, then not be they recommend that, but they don't recommend that. See, a lot of people they wear cloth mask. Why? The other mask, then when are the surgical mask, then when are the disposable one, then go able left down there for the healthcare providers. Them. It don't mean so when I say back, let you wear mask. If you forget, say, if you practice social distancing, when are the 6 feet, if you try, when are 2 meters away from somebody, it don't mean, say, if you forget for what you on. It don't mean, say, if you forget, for cover you cough or you sneeze, if you don't wear mask, wait, sneeze and things like that. Anybody from the age of 2 going upward. New York now, so New York State, the governor issue, an executive order say anybody 2 years and over supposed to wear a cloth mask within a public, area. And these other states then don't they follow. And a recommendation, I don't say, as research they go on, people they don't do something, things and they get better. And then, where would they see more evidence, you apply them. So these are some of the things that we call evidence-based practice. So you need to apply that. And then people really take all the other necessary precautions and not just the mask, and I agree, say, with the mask, they don't show them people them for really, they wash them first and plan because, you don't know the person will sew the mask, which kind, whether they wash opinion or whether the mask foreign are grown and things like that. I really agree with the idea that we get on wash and force drum. Make sure you get at least like 3 pairs then where you go to exchange, not to one mask normally for the wear every day, because that's an important thing with them for the understand. The other thing with the ventilator, criteria is why people them for the on mechanical ventilator. If they're critically ill, they require oxygen, where we say the nasocannula, the venturi mask, or any other face mask, not be able to sustain the oxygen saturation where they need in their body, where we say if they're around 95 to 100%, if their young oxygen saturation is below 90, and then they don't put oxygen in the nose or through the nose and the mouth, able to sustain that number, the patient get other underlying causes, then go need a mechanical ventilation for make sure say their lungs then go able to inflate because the machine and they help for inflate the lungs and deflate at that moment because the patient in alveoli don't become destroyed by the COVID-19. So then get different criteria then why a patient needs a mechanical ventilation because then get other measures then first one they put in place if the patient not able to sustain good respiration there then they will need for put them on a mechanical ventilation. But a good thing we don't get a bigger number, we do hope for more and then we hope say then they use them wisely, then they make any discrimination towards it because that's not what healthcare is about. Healthcare is about caring for the person who is at need immediately. So now I make them get different stages where you can at the hospital then do a triage, then get a level 1, 2, and 3. So based on your level, then we'll treat you accordingly. The other thing is I hope say we president and in entire team, then they do well. I hope say they don't test them for know exactly who will stand with that, contact tracing of all the people that will become in contact with the first person in team will become positive because at the end of the day, we really want for let's stay healthy and we want for tell and say, do some things that we other presidents do not do. We tell and thank you, but at the same time, we want for be safe out there, healthy in family. And we always Sierra Leoneans and we want to work together. We need to work together because this not to one person you affect. This not affect for the whole nation as well as everybody in the globe. Would they see other people and affect this disease here? I right now I sit down on my motorcar, I talk to you. I just come on work. I left my job, right after 7. I from my less news, I did it. And if people they really imagine how the hospital is, within the hospital, how the system is, you mask yourself, you wear so many things and just to protect yourself and protect the patient, and you do that. And why? Because you want to make sure, say, we are all able to come together and fight this disease here. Lord, not they become, stubborn on any grounds. Lord, try for be compliant in terms of how we go fight COVID-19. I believe, say, if we work together, we're going to make Sierra Leone, a safe and healthy country. Right now, I think, like the person who they do the commentation, where they say like a sport, which, if they do very well, if they try for a lot, we understand, say, we they try, if we work together, we will score and we will win. We let us say we win big, like how Donald Trump, they say, we're going to win big, which the bigness what they win is like a bad one. So anyhow, that's my own take for tonight. And I hope, say, we all stay safe and healthy.
Thank you very much, Aishatu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, with IAE, waiting Aishatu get for today. I'll read 1 or 2 texts before myself go left here. Adama Mansare, he say, in Adama from Ohio, Yes, Adam Amansari from Ohio. He say, in see, we brother as a hero. And may the good Lord continue for keep him safe in family. For the Bunde say, he said the first case where he cover, now a true testimony to Sierra Leonean. They want them, when as alone people them, where they deny about this COVID-19. He said that person there, a superhero. He said we need to encourage them rather than we discourage them. Judge Kamara, he said the guy easy one to if I don't left without not tell nobody about his symptom. And if I don't spread the virus to anybody if we don't come in contact with him. He said, but he choose for stay another day for monitoring symptom. He do the right thing, and we for applaud him for in bravery we do for come forward and get tested. And Mami Bai Kamara, they ask, say, what about the testing kits? If then they among the things them will arrive. With the list where the Chinese embassy, because that list they were given, now the Chinese embassy in Sierra Leone, I put that list together. With that list, I don't see any testing kits. Waiting to be announced. Now the embassy will make no say become. No, I just browse through back again. I don't see any testing kits. Concerning we index case number 1, I think say he do the right thing. And after I listen to him, you imagine the driver, where the driver come. Even the driver don't know, say, na 34, he won't carry himself go. He say, tell the driver, say, put the money, left the car, you take transport, go, at the cam. That was his exact statement, at the cam. He don't cover and safe to the driver. But oh, saloon people, at the end of the day, everything kind of social media. But I'm happy. He's saying don't forgive people them. And me, now maybe say that guy will be make that audio about him. Now that guy didn't ever apologize to him. Now that guy did. And for this case and every other thing we medical people them, they do na salon. Who say you dey? I want make we applaud them. I want make we clap for them. Make them know say we really appreciate them. Now and then for all the frontline workers them na salon. For them all. Let them know say we na Sierra Network and Sierra Network family appreciate the good work where they do. And also all the frontline workers them around the globe. Even the one them where we know say they part of Sierra Network family. I'm not going to call name, make we not miss somebody name. But we know when they can call and be part of the program, you know them, where they work at the health care. So, one for upload them people in the back. When I continue for do the good work on they do and make God cover we all so that after COVID-19 we go get something else for talk. We go there back tomorrow. Till we meet again. Tiki Polese, Tata.